Okay, attempt number 2 to get the mic working. So, hello. This is my first impressions of ELYON. If for those who want to listen to a first impressions and actual first impressions, we're talking like unedited. You'll see it right here. Continue to watch. This is live. And for those who want the final verdict, just watch the whole thing. I'd probably be like, okay, guys, that's it. I'm done, and then call it a day. So I've been trying to get to play this on CBT1 since this morning, since 8 a.m. Eastern. It's now 9 o'clock Eastern, 9 p.m. So 12 hours later, 12:13, I still can't get this game to run. I've decided to repair the game, see if that works. Every time I try running the game, I get to server selection and it just crashes. So first impression, it just doesn't work already. Well, we're already at a good start. It's made by the same creators as Black Desert Online, so Pearl Abyss, Blue Hole. Are those guys that make PUBG? Let me double check this. Blue Hole Games. Yes, they're the ones that made PUBG. So aside from PUBG and Terra, I mean, in they haven't done much. Yeah, they made a browser game. So it was Terra 2011, Battlegrounds 2017, and now this is 2020. So they've had, I'd say, 3 main games from what I can see. I'm probably wrong, but. And I think we got a third developer somewhere in here. So it's a decent sized team, I hope. So, I mean, hopefully this repair is done soon. That'd be nice. This is gonna be really a short first impressions. If I can't, I just can't get the game to run. That'd be very interesting. Um, it was kind of like playing WoW Classic. The first impressions on that would be login simulator, or more like any Blizzard release. So, I mean, my M.2 is pulling, I think, what, 500 megabytes a second read for MBS, not like little MBS. So 600 read now. Okay, so like I mean, I would prefer it was a fix, but we'll see. So I've seen very minor gameplay of this. I know some things are considered pay to win. Then again, it's a Korean style MMO, so it's pay for convenience. Okay, so the game's now booting, so I will drop Capture 3, and we'll move into the full game here. It is using Exin Code 3, which is what Black Desert Online used before it switched to Easy Anti-Cheat. I prefer Easy Anti-Cheat over Exini Code 3. I think Exini Code is more picky. This isn't the first time I've run this, so it should have loaded pretty fast. But then again, the repair time probably reset the shader files and all that fun stuff. Okay. Press any key. We'll try something different instead of mouse click. So this is the only server we can choose. Bower. We're running at 1080p. I could be running 1440p, but I prefer 1080p for MMOs so I can get that FPS. Especially in Pearl Abyss games, FPS is king when it comes to DPS output. Plus, I don't believe this MMO is ready for 1440p, as in like graphical, but we'll see. So as you see, I clicked enter. The game hasn't crashed yet. I mean, I am getting a spinning icon. It's not responding. Of course it crashes. Of course it is. Lovely. Let's look up this code, because I prefer to really fix this. So if I go to window capture, there, due to an error. Well, let's figure this out. This is 2010, so it's not Xini code. 2002. It's 2010. So it's not. Okay. I mean, I could try installing Visual C++ again, but as of on the website, what we're looking at, I'm not getting anything. Connection issues. There's no. Actually, failed to connect to game server. That's the error code. So they fundamentally, I tried getting this to work on launch, go to work all day, and come back and they haven't fixed this issue. I mean, we can check the Twitter. We can try Reddit, and then we'll check the Twitter. So as of right now, the first impressions are spot on, with nothing working. I mean, let's try again. Just why not? That's interesting how I just picked up my sound. Very interesting. Let's try this again. It's a server issue, and people are probably playing it. It's probably just luck of the draw, kind of like most MMOs. Especially since it's prime time now for East Coast players. So, let me log in via Steam and not share my details. And then we'll swap over to the launcher. We'll toggle EU, toggle NA. Click on the Twitter. Let's go see what they say first. In 10 minutes, NA server will be going for emergency maintenance to correct login issue. Expected duration 20 minutes. That was done half hour ago. Interesting. So what we're saying is, my first impressions is completely invalid because they're doing maintenance. I didn't check on that. Interesting. Okay. That works. 10 minutes. That would put it at 20 minutes. The 20-minute maintenance. So technically, the server should be up in 3 minutes. If I believe that is correct. Let me pull up Chrome. Do all those. I mean, most of it, I'm not modifying Chrome. It's whatever. So Yeah, we're a little lopsided on size. My Chrome is larger than 1080p since I'm on 1440p plus panels. Yeah, so this is what our error code was. 210. It makes sense the server is down, like a moron I am. We got the Reddit. I had this issue all morning. Just login just wouldn't work. I think this is when they disabled login servers that the streamers play. But it's like I got my key before the streamers to actually test it, so makes no sense. Yeah, it also does make sense. It doesn't make sense. Why would you have 1,000 CBT keys? I guess they want to generate the hype. But the problem is generating the hype, you're gonna kill the servers, especially when you're testing the game. But it's fine. Just browse to Reddit, kind of see if I mean, is that it? Okay, so well, in the meantime, I guess we're looking at some information. So from what I see, there's Slayer, Warlord, Assassin, Elementalist, Gunslinger, and Mystic. It makes sense. They'd have Gunslinger. There's no way we're having that in Black Desert Online here. A Gunslinger. That would just really kill the mood. We saw that in Terra, and most other Eastern MMOs have Gunslingers. Even WoW has Gunslingers. That'll be interesting to see. Um, Once again, this is the first impression, so I don't know if it's going to be gender locked, as in the assassin's only a female or male. We'll find out when the servers are back up. So I'm going to get rid of the launcher just in case there's an actual patch. If I click on this, so like there's an actual breakdown. Interesting. Okay, so for all you stat junkies and everything, just visit the Reddit on the panel. Should give you all skills and artifacts, I guess. Okay, so I get skills. Are artifacts kind of like skill upgrades? That's what I'm thinking it is. I swear, if I was Twitch streaming this, I had like some like MMO Andy being like, "That's not right. It's this." I'm like, whatever. It's first impressions. It's also gauging how a new player to this game, but an MMO veteran would see and how they interact with the game. So it's 2 minutes past, so or 1 minute past. So we're gonna boot up the launcher. Past the 2 minute maintenance. But you know, they're never right with their information. It's always like, oh my bad, sorry. Gotta extend maintenance. So okay. Once I get into the game, I'll swap to it. In the meantime, we're gonna watch Twitter. There's no point showing a crash screen again. But the good thing is about them not running a Xini code on both Black Desert and ELYON, if, or ELYON, whatever people want to pronounce it. It's not crashing my Black Desert, so my Black Desert is still running in the background as I'm recording this. So, okay. And I hope there's actually no patch to fix the problem here. It's just a simple server update that they pushed. That would suck. Oh, stay tuned for New World. We'll be doing this when the open beta comes out. Plus, well, I can't show stuff because it's under the NDA. Okay, so let's attempt. So it says the server is available. Let's click. And if I'm in, I'm in. If not, that's a different story. Then we'll just end it here. Did it crash? $2,009. Okay. What's 2009 now? Okay, so servers haven't come back online yet, I'm guessing. They went down, and they're still not online. I mean, that's fine. I'll probably be a few minutes to get them back online. But again, it also said expected duration. Yeah, they're definitely going to have to expand this Thursday to Sunday. It's going to have to be like up until like next BDO maintenance or something. Because no one was able to play today, except a few hands select full of streamers. What do we have here? I still wish it saved your information if you're using Steam. But it did run a really small patch. So hopefully this means that it's live. And then I'll swap over. Where are we at? 17 minutes of first impressions. It's a bit rough. Even them saying it should just be 20 minutes. We're at 25. Okay, let's. I can't. Yeah, you can't see it, but when the ELYON screen showed, I couldn't get past it. Yeah, this is definitely gonna crash again. I don't see any network. Yeah, crash. Okay. But it's a very simple way. It's kind of like playing Bannerlord. I look at my memory, disk, CPU, and network usage. If I'm playing Bannerlord, my disk usage is high and my memory is high, but my CPU is next to nothing, I know my game's crashed. Same thing with disk. For ELYON, I look at my network usage. If that doesn't go above 0.1, I know the game's dead. Because for the most point, these games don't use much in terms of networking. Like BDO uses 0.1, and that's constant. That's fine. If it's not higher than that, I know for a fact that it's not going to work. So we're looking at 27 minutes now. It's not how it works. I did that. I don't think they knows that the servers just don't work. Maintenance has ended, but the issue persists. Oh boy. They didn't test this one through, did they? But then again, they probably didn't expect their servers to be hammered, but they should expect the servers to be hammered. It's like when Ashes of Creation's beta comes out, or alpha, for testing publicly. Their servers are going to be an absolute mess. You think about your Asmongold's, your other MMO streamers, Lazy Peon. They're just gonna melt the servers. So maintenance is done. So if the servers are up, at least you might have a chance. This might be one of those like two-parter first impressions. First impressions is gonna be like ELYON first impressions. Brackets. I don't know. Waiting simulator. And then we'll have part 2, hopefully tomorrow, early afternoon, maybe an hour or so of gameplay and such. So our CPU, memory, and disk is being used, but our network is not being used. So it's gonna crash again. Servers are still down. Sounds about right. Yeah. Well, that sucks. Well, I had fun. Not doing nothing. So well, that's part 1 for impressions. Uh Crashing simulator, I guess. So stay tuned for probably an actual first impressions that is the actual gameplay. So enjoy, I guess.